Boy, this Mother's Day must be really special, 2020. Got a lot of things going on. This is my third post. I'm thinking about kids, their parents. I'm thinking about a subject. How much power do parents really have? And parents, if you want to test your power, say to your kids, no more war. And having asked my own kid to respond to that, and the indication is that wasn't happening. And here I am thinking about the things that I talk to people about. I mean, I really talk to people about certain kinds of things about life and how they can benefit life. And then here we are with people who know they came out of their mother's womb. They know they were birthed with water. They know that they sucked on their mother's breath to live those early stages having come out of the womb. They know that their mother brought them up. They know that their mother fed them and clothed them and done all of these things for them all of their lives until they reached a certain point. They know this for a fact. And then the parents can't trust them to do something as valuable as abstain from war. Now, here's a God, a figment of people's imagination. They never seen a God, never heard of a God except one that somebody talk about. And here, a mother, they came out the mother's womb, a God in their imagination. They won't do for the one's womb that they came out of. And you expect them to honor something of their imagination? No wonder people reject peace and prosperity and freedom and joy, because ever since they've been on this earth, they've been taught different. They never been taught about peace and prosperity and freedom and joy for everybody. They never been talked about your dreams, your desires and your wants met. They never been taught about everybody having food, clothing, and shelter, education, and health care. They never been taught that these things happen because everybody played a part by having a career of their own choosing. They never been taught about these things. So, this is the message of a spirit of their imagination. Well, you judge that against their parents, whom womb they came out of, who had to give up power and control at the age of 18 or some earlier than that, or no later than 21, and gave it up to another power called the state. Parents gave it up, trained them, and introduced them to the state, a system that taught them everything that they know. And then you expect them to act obedient to something of their imagination. No wonder we don't have peace and prosperity and joy. These things have never been taught. But they still are required, they still are essential, and they still are necessary. And until we can wake up to that level of understanding and allow that spirit of our imagination to come out of our imagination and live inside of us, to represent it through us, we will never have this peace. But I still have to talk to you about it, because that's what I'm living for. Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.